So one more story before we get into our conversation this evening, and Kenya has unveiled a multi-billion firearms factory in Ruiru, Kiambu County. President Kenyatta, who launched the factory, says the move is a milestone that will see the ammunition plant manufacture small arms, with plans to expand to mid-range firearm production in the next 5 years. George Moringa was in Ruiru and now reports.
For almost 6 decades now, ever since Kenya gained independence, the government has largely been importing firearms. However, that will soon be a thing of the past. Welcome to the small arms factory located at the National Security Industries in Ruiru, Kiambu County. The project was initiated in 2017-2018 through a presidential directive and operationalized within the multi-agency framework. 3 years later, the commander-in-chief came calling. Apart from the Kenya Ordnance Factory, the small arms factory adds to the efforts in manufacturing in the security sector.
The project that we are commissioning breaks the mold by setting the stage for the progressive domestic manufacture of the security equipment used by our nation. Not only will this support our national security requirements, but it will also aid in national economic and technological advancement by creating local industrial capacity that can be scaled up to various other uses.
The project, which has been touted as a major step towards establishing national capabilities, defense manufacturing, and addresses the high cost of weapons acquisition, seeks to satisfy the increased demand for weapons. Already, it has established capacity to manufacture 12,000 assault rifles annually on a single shift. The youth are engaged in the manufacturing process, with 100 benefiting from direct employment, while 1,000 others reaping from indirect employment.
My colleagues in the security sector know that we, probably more than anyone else, have suffered over the years because of those diseases of middlemen. People, briefcase carriers who move around, sometimes even in Arambe House, looking for tenders to supply guns, tenders to supply equipment. And when that equipment gets here, it's probably twice or thrice the actual cost.
In keeping with the manufacturing pillar of the Big Four agenda, 60% of the materials used are acquired locally. The factory is self-sustaining, though the government aims at having the capacity to supply all Kenyan security agencies personal weapons in the next 5 years. President Kenyatta saying that the government spent nearly a quarter of the originally quoted amount.
By using our own local expertise, our own Kenyan citizens, we have been able to complete this project at a cost of Kenya shillings 4 billion, saving us a combined total of approximately 11 billion shillings. Hongera sana kwenu. Asanteni sana.
The project, placing Kenya on the manufacturing map, is currently there is no East African state that manufactures weapons apart from Uganda, which tried the assembling of armored vehicles.
Hongera sana. Well done. Keep it up and shame the devil.
George Moringa, KTN News.
All right, and it's time for our conversation.